Hello, my lovely students. How are you? Are you okay? Thank you to you for doing your homework. Homework of phrasal verbs. And now, let's check our homework together. Open your workbook, page number 67. Page number 67, exercise 2. Now, check your answers, please. Check your answers. Number 1, we have B. Number 2, D. Number 3, picture C. Number 4, picture B. You read all of them last lesson. Now just make sure of your answers. Are they correct? Are they correct? Very good. Now next exercise. Exercise number 3. Now let's read it together and you make sure of your answers. Check your answers, please. I'm tired because I got up very early this morning. Number 2. The film finishes at 4 o'clock, so we'll get back at about 5. Number 3. We're going to the recycling center to get rid of lots of old books and toys. Number 4. James climbed the tree and got stuck. He couldn't climb down. Number 5. My desk is a mess. I never get round to tidying it up. Number 6. I love going to see my cousins because I get on with them so well. Are your answers correct? Yes, very good. Have a look, please. Have you made sure? Okay, now let's move to our new lesson today. Today we have a new lesson. We have what? What kind of lesson? It's grammar. Today we have grammar. What is it? First conditional. Today we'll learn about first conditional sentences. What's the meaning of first conditional? Let's see together. Before we start first conditional, we need to remember two tenses. We need to remember present simple and future simple. First, you remember present simple? Affirmative. I, you, we, they. We just write the verb. Work. We just write the verb in present simple. And with she, he, it, I add s to the verb. Remember? With negative, I, you, we, they, don't, and the verb. With she, he, it, doesn't, with the verb. Question, I start with do, yes, no question, or question word, and do with I, you, we, they, word, question mark. Does, he, she, it. Okay, this is a present simple. Remember, we studied a lot about present simple. And we need to remember about future simple. Will plus the verb in infinitive. Will and verb. Are you with all the pronouns the same. I, you, we, they, he, she, it will play or will play. Okay? Yeah, this is the short form. The short form, the same. Now in negative, will not. And the short form won't. Remember? Will not, the short form won't. Question, I start with will. I, you, we, they, he, she, it. For example, play. This verb is in infinitive, not in the past, not with s, not with ed, in infinitive. Okay? Now, after we remembered present simple and future simple, now let's learn about first conditional. First conditional. conditional sentences. First conditional sentences. Now, you see? Let's read and learn. Let's read and learn. Let's read this sentence. Pay attention. If you don't do your homework, the teacher will be angry. If you see we have here if. If clause with present simple. You see why do we need? You see why we need to remember present simple? Because in if clause we have present simple. In if clause present simple, and the second part we have will, future simple, and infinitive. This is infinitive, verb to be. The infinitive of verb to be will be. One part present simple and one part future simple. If with present simple, okay? And the next part with will, future simple. What's the meaning? If you don't do your homework, the teacher will be angry. The teacher will be angry. We're talking about things that might happen in the future, okay? So in the future, the teacher will be angry, okay? Let's take another sentence. If Billy has enough money, he will buy a new CD. If Billy. If, you see, if. I start with if, for now. Billy has, present simple, he, she, it, has enough money, he will, here we have will, buy a new CD, buy, infinitive, okay? If Billy has enough money, he will buy a new CD. He might, okay, buy a new CD in the future. It is possible to do this. Let's take another example. If the team practice a lot. If the team practice a lot, what will happen? They will win the football match. It is possible to win, okay, if they practice a lot. If the team practice a lot, they will, this is the short form of will, they'll win the football match. Okay, understand now? These are called first conditional sentences. First conditional sentences. First conditional sentences. The first conditional sentences contain what? If and present simple with what? Will and infinitive. Okay? Another example. If it rains. If it rains, I will stay at home. If it rains, you see, present simple with he, she, it, we add s to the verb. And here we have will and infinitive. If it rains, I will stay at home. If it rains, I will stay at home. Why do we use first conditional sentences? Why? This is the form. You see? This is the form. If and present simple, and we have will and infinitive. This is the meaning of the form. Now, why we use the first conditional sentences to talk about things that might happen in the future. It is possible to happen. It is possible to come true. What's the meaning? You see? You see why? Do you see why we use first conditional sentences? Now, Look, if this machine doesn't work, I will be very upset. Now, I will be very upset if this machine doesn't work. What's the difference? No difference. The same meaning. We just change between these two sentences, between if clause and will clause. We just change. No problem. You can change between these two clauses. Okay? You can change. You can start with if, or you can start with will clause. Okay? No problem. You just delete the comma. Look, we can change between if clause and will clause, but we delete the comma. Okay, no problem. Now we'll see in our exercise. Okay, now understand first conditional. Very easy. Now we'll practice more and more, and we'll extract our information when we open the book. But now let's talk about our homework number 1. Homework number 1 is to write this grammar lesson in your notebook. Please write in your notebook. Write in your notebook. Homework number 1. Homework number 1 is to write in your notebook everything, all of this lesson, 2 pages, this and this. Write in your notebook. Okay? Homework number 1. Homework number 1. Okay? Please write and concentrate. Now, let's open our class book, page number 78. Now, let's extract our information and talk again about first conditional. Here, lesson 3, grammar. Listen and read. Does the professor's machine work? Now let's listen.
Listening 70. Listen and read. Does Professor's machine work? I've made a wonderful new cooking machine.
Well done, Professor.
Oh dear, if this machine doesn't work, I'll be very upset.
Well, we won't know if we don't try it. Let's see. If I press this button, the machine will make a pizza.
Oh dear, that isn't a pizza.
No, but it's delicious.
Now, after we listen, let's read. I've made a wonderful new cooking machine. Well done, Professor. Oh dear, if this machine doesn't work, I'll be very upset. If, you see, if close. If this machine doesn't, you see present simple? If clause contains present simple. I'll, short form of will. I'll be the infinitive of verb to be. I'll be very upset. Okay, one sentence present simple and the other one part of the sentence is present simple and the other part is future simple. Well, we won't know if we don't try it. You see, here we change between the two clauses. We won't, will not. We will not. No, if. You see, if here, if we don't. Okay, if a clause contains present simple. If we don't try. Okay, we won't. No, if we don't Try. Try it. Let's see if I press this button. If I press, if, and present simple, the machine will make a pizza. Will make a pizza. Okay? Will make. Now. Oh dear, that isn't a pizza. No, but it's delicious. Okay? You understand first conditional? Now read and learn. Use the first conditional to talk about things that might happen in the future. Okay, we talked about it. If I press this button, the machine will make a pizza. Look, here we talked about changing the two clauses. If this machine doesn't work, I'll be very upset. I'll be very upset if this machine doesn't work. Okay, we change. No problem, the same. No difference. If this machine doesn't, present simple, and here we have will. Here we have will, and here we have present simple. Doesn't matter. Okay? Now let's move to do an exercise. Look, my lovely students. Here we need to choose the other part of the sentence. If we have here present simple, the other part is future. If we have it future, so the other part is present simple. Look, if you don't do your homework, your teacher is angry, or your teacher will be angry. Here no will, so we need to choose will. Mom will be happy if we cook dinner, or we will cook dinner. No, we don't choose will. Why? Because here we have will. Here we have will, so it's okay. So here we need what? Present simple. Choose. Choose this. Okay? Now, number 3. If the team practice a lot. Here, present simple. No will. Okay? Here we have present simple. We don't have will. So here we need what? Will. They win the football match? No. They will. Okay? They will win the football match. Choose. Okay? Choose this one. Now, number 4. We will. Here we have will. So here, no. Okay? We will be late for school. If we don't hurry, if we won't hurry, if we don't, present simple. We need a present simple. Okay? Present simple. Because one clause is present simple and one future simple. Present simple and will. If Billy has enough money, he buys. Present simple, present simple? No. Present simple and future with will. He will buy a new CD. Choose this one. Okay? Now, number 6. You want to be healthy. Here we have will not. Will not. Want, no. No. We need what? Present simple. You want to be healthy if you don't eat lots of vegetables. Choose this one. Tick. Okay, you tick. Understand? Now let's see our homework number 2. Please open your workbook page number 68. We have 2 exercises homework. Page number 68. Page number 68. Read and circle. Okay, the same. If we have will here, no will. Here if we have present simple, here no present simple. One clause present simple and the other is future simple. Okay? Look, if you don't eat or won't eat, complete. Breakfast, you are or you will be hungry. If you don't eat breakfast, you will be hungry. Present simple, future. Okay? If I do or if I will. If clause. What after if? Present simple or will? Present simple. Okay? If I, what? You choose. And then we have what? Will. Okay? Here, no if, so no present simple. We what? We choose what? Will. Okay? And here we have if. After if we have present simple. No will. Okay? After if I don't add will. If, present simple. Will, no. If. Here we have if, so I have what? Present simple. Okay? And the other part is will. Okay? Here you want no if, so okay? Understand? And the other part after if we have present simple. Grandma is or will. Here no if, so we have what? Future. And if clause we have what after present simple. Okay? Easy. Please listen carefully to the video and concentrate, and then write the lesson in your notebook, and after that try to do these exercises. Now complete the sentences. Use the correct form of the verb. Here, present simple or future simple. Present simple, you just write the verb and you add it with he, she, it, or you write will and the verb what. Here, if Melanie feels better, she will go. Here, she will. If and present simple. Here, we don't have if, so we write what? Will and verb. Here we have if, so we write what? Present simple. We what? We have. Okay? If it's too cold at the weekend, here we have present simple with if. So here we have what? Will. Will and not. So what is it? Okay? Your mom wants no if. So here I need what? Will. And what will? Yes, be. Okay, please do this homework in addition to the notebook homework. Let me remind you of the notebook homework. Please don't forget to write it in your notebook. Okay, this is your homework too, to write in your notebook. Okay, and not only this page and the next one, and this you write it in your notebook. Okay, good luck, goodbye, see you next lesson.